Berlin, Germany's Vice Chancellor and Minister for Economic Affairs, Robert Habeck, has issued a stark warning in response to President Donald Trump's newly announced tariff policies, calling them a direct threat to global economic stability and urging the European Union to respond with unified strength and urgency. Speaking at a press conference in Berlin on Thursday, Habeck did not mince words when he likened the situation to the geopolitical and economic shockwaves that followed Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022. Back then, we were caught off guard by a new and dangerous reality. Europe was not adequately prepared to deal with it, Habeck said. Now, with the sweeping tariffs announced by President Trump, we are facing a different but equally serious disruption, one that could undermine the foundations of international trade and cooperation. The German Vice Chancellor was referring to President Trump's declaration of economic independence, a policy platform revealed from the White House on Wednesday that outlines a broad strategy of imposing high tariffs on foreign imports to protect American industry. While Trump has framed the move as a step toward restoring U.S. self-sufficiency, critics in Europe view it as a reversion to economic nationalism, and a prelude to renewed transatlantic tensions. Habeck stressed that Germany and the broader European Union must not remain silent in the face of such developments. This is not just a bilateral issue between the US and individual countries. This is a challenge to the global trading system, and the European Union has both the responsibility and the capability to respond with resolve, he said, according to the Associated Press. According to a translation cited by CNBC, Habeck went further by predicting that President Trump will not be able to sustain his position under growing international pressure. "I believe he will eventually buckle under pressure and reconsider the direction of this tariff policy," he said. But for that to happen, he needs to feel the pressure, from Europe, from Germany, and from our international partners. He called for a coordinated and strategic approach from EU member states and other like-minded democracies. "We need to build a coalition that stands for open markets, fair trade, and mutual respect. Now is the time to deploy that collective pressure, not through confrontation, but through principled firmness," Habeck emphasized. In his closing remarks, Habeck warned that the world is entering a critical phase in which economic decisions could shape geopolitical alliances for years to come. "This is not just about tariffs. It's about influence, values, and the future of the global order. And in this arm wrestling match, Europe must show that it is neither weak nor divided," he concluded. The EU is expected to hold high-level discussions in the coming days to assess the full impact of the US tariffs and explore potential countermeasures, including reciprocal duties and diplomatic outreach to other major economies such as China, Japan, and Canada.